get up out of bed instead of getting on the internet and checking a new hit. Me get up, first shot, pimp strut walking, a little bit of humble, a little bit of cautious, somewhere between like Rocky and Cosby's for the game. Nope, y'all can't copy yet. Bad moonwalking, and this here is our party. My posse's been on Broadway, and we did it all way. Chrome music, I shed my skin and put my bones into everything I record to it. And yeah, I'm on like that stage light, going shine on down. Got that Bob Barker suit game and Plinko in my style. Money, stay on my craft and stick around for those pounds. But I do that to pass the torch and put on for my town. Trust me, I'm my INDEPENDENT. This hustler, chasing dreams since I was 14 with the 4-track bustin'. Halfway across that city with the back question. Labels out here, now they can't tell me nothing. We give that to the people, spread it across the country. Labels out here, now they can't tell me nothing. We give it to the people, spread it across the country.
Here we go back, this is the moment, tonight is the night. We'll fight till it's over, so we put our hands up like the ceiling can't hold us. Like the ceiling can't hold us. Here we go back, this is the moment, tonight is the night. We'll fight till it's over, so we put our hands up like the ceiling can't hold us. Like the ceiling can't hold us.
Now, can I kick it? Thank you, yeah, I'm so damn grateful. I grew up really wanna go fronts, but that's what you get when Wu-Tang raised you. Y'all can't stop me, go hard like I got an 808 in my heartbeat. And I'm eating at the beat like it gave a little speed to a great white shark on shark week. Raw, time to go off, gone, deuces goodbye. I got a world to see, my girl, she wanna see Rome. Caesar make you a believer, nah, I never ever did it for a throne. That validation comes from giving it back to the people. Now, sing this song and it goes like, raise those hands, this is our party. We came here to live life like nobody was watching. I got my city right behind me. If I fall, they got me. Learn from that failure, gain humility, and then we keep marching.
When we go back, this is the moment, tonight is the night. We'll fight till it's
I'm alive.
over, so we put
Barely.
our hands up like the ceiling can't hold us. Like the ceiling can't hold us.
How y'all doing?
This is the moment, tonight is the night. We'll fight till it's over, so we put our hands up like the ceiling can't hold us. Like the ceiling can't hold us.
Thank goodness it was not going to be good, Jen. I was in a dark place.
And all my people say, and all my people say, and all my people say,
Here we go back, this is the moment, tonight is the night. We'll fight till it's over, so we put our hands up like the ceiling can't hold us. Like the ceiling can't hold us.
All right, I got to ask you guys real quick. My concern is that this late, a PYT, I had a PYT planned and priced out for earlier. I'll be honest, my hopeful side of me was thinking that the Bills game would not go like that. But there's a video circulating in my family of me pacing. It's not good. I honestly thought I was having a heart attack. That was not the way I wanted that game to go. And you know, and I try to be positive as a Bills fan. I try to be like less pessimistic and more like non-conspiracy theorist. The league's not out to get you. But then that call happens, and then you realize why I am the way I am as a Bills fan. You realize why I do not trust the NFL. And I'm not talking about the Seahawks now. Like, there's no talking about the Seahawks right now because I'll be honest, I bet on the Seahawks. And in true 2020 fashion, they screwed me over. Every single time I bet on the Vikings this year, I won money. Every single time I bet on the Seahawks, I lost money. Not once did the Seahawks win me money when I bet on them to win. They've won me money when I bet the Vikings to cover and beat them. I won like $400. I think it was a Vikings-Seahawks game. I'm done forever with the Seahawks. Y'all Seahawks fans can have your 12th man. I will not be one of them. I've been drinking hard. Absolutely. I'm excited. Let's open this box and let's talk about it, Josh. Here's the thing. Tell me that was not, we all will agree. There's no like, it could have went the other way. It could have went the other way with that fumble. No, it couldn't have. And here's my brother used the best, my team needs a running game desperately. But I don't know if it's worth paying up for one, Jamar, and that's what I want to ask you. Ezekiel Elliott, Todd Gurley, these teams that paid up. And then you look at the Chargers who didn't pay up for Melvin Gordon, and like they're headed in a positive direction. So I got to ask you guys, it was a fumble. There's no arguing it. Go ahead. Argue it all you want. You can't. Like, it's not even close. And I agree with Jordan. They don't want that. And my brother used the best word possible. Having a referee wait for New York to call him to tell them to go under a hood and watch a screen is the most archaic form of review we could have in the NFL. It's archaic. If New York saw it, just say what the call is. Yes or no? Do you like our review system, or could it be tweaked to make it a little bit better? I think there are calls where it could have went the other way, and yet we leave the call be, and there's times where that's okay, and it's affected the Bills in the positive and the negative. There's a Joe Mixon out of 99. After 2 Bud Lights, right? Matt, I'm sorry I had to ignore your call. Matt knows. We both are way out of shape. I know, Josh, like the announcers know. I'm not happy about the call. You know why? Because, Corey, if that goes the other way, and that goes like the Houston or the Arizona game did, the NFL is null and void to me for playoffs. I wouldn't have watched the game. Bob Lilly out of 75. Vote on the call. So the popular team wins, Jordan. So Everett says edible time. All right. Challenge accepted. You hear that, Matt? Challenge accepted. Is this guy going to go off tonight? But not for the Jags, for the Bucks. Leonard Fournette, max impact. Tell me I'm wrong, though. Like, you're adopting the Bills for the playoff. They're a fun team. You know what, though? In all reality, I'll say this. It was exactly what the Bills needed to light a fire under their ass. Like, every single thing that happened in that game should have instigated the Bills to play better. Leroy Kelly for the Cleveland Browns. That's the game I'm watching next. Now I'm excited for the Browns game. Bring on Pitt. Cleveland Browns going out to Sean. Oh, no, he's Cincinnati. Cleveland Browns is J.J. Kesey. What did Matt say? I agree. Why are we looking? I said, Matt, I used you as an example of what you said, the word archaic. Why are we looking under a hood and a 12-inch monitor like you used to take camping, in 1998 when you wanted to watch games where you were with your family on a camping weekend? Oh, let's watch the review on this game under a hood for 12 minutes. For 12 minutes they looked at that play. Like, and you know what? I could be like, oh, they just want to get advertisements. But they didn't play a single commercial during that time. Patrick Queen out of 60. It's a little conspiracy theorist. My brother will appreciate your take on that since he thinks I am a conspiracy theorist. Hey, real quick, guys. Quick soft pull. Who doesn't like a soft pull? PYT or random tonight? They're just bad at their job. It's not a setup. They're just really bad at their job. I believe that's probably right on many, many facets in our world. Josh Jacobs out of 30. No, I don't think the earth is flat. It's clearly an oval. I mean, anybody who doesn't think the earth is an oval shape doesn't like Easter. And you're anti-Easter, and I have no time for you in my life. Josh Jacobs out of 30. So the PYT I had in store, which would change if I did... All right, that's a great question. PYT or random one. If I did a PYT, it would have Chronicles. It would have XR. it would have Illusions. I just got it in. I paid way too much for it. And Trinity. That would be the PYT. It's affordable for a PYT. It would be too much as a random. If I do a random, it's probably going to go down to 3 boxes. J.K. Dobbins, rising rookie out of 149. My brother, hey, to Matt Balliott's point right there, he said, you can get fined for wearing green cleats that weren't given permission for, but you can make an awful call that affects the entire outcome of a season, and we don't publish that. You know, and maybe the only reason we hear about someone getting fined for green cleats is because we want to hear about that. 11 out of 25, Drew Lock. And that's the thing, Jamar, do they? Do they get punished? That's the question. We don't ever hear about it. I think we need to hear more about that. They get graded, and then they might not be able to ref together. Nice card for the Denver Broncos. That one is going out to Austin Linderwell. Brady to Brown. Matty B. Family League. We drafted right before these games. I got myself Brady and Brown as a combo. But what graded does it do? It's like when you get graded in school. You still promote to the next level, right? Oh, here we go. What do you guys want to see in the randoms? Out of 35, Jalen Hurts. Well, Pat, to answer your question, are you a conspiracy theorist? Aren't you the one that asked me if the earth is flat? Do you believe that they want something, or do they not have an agenda? I kind of do like Tom Brady now that he's out of the AFC. That's a nice Jalen Hurts. You want to just do it like a Chronicles? I'll do a 3-box break with random with Chronicles Illusion. Michael Gallup out of 99 going out to the Dallas Cowboys. In my opinion, Seth, too much to end up with the Falcons. I mean, but we could do it. It'd probably let me see. Roughly, it would be $40 a spot. There we go. Would you want that random as 40 a spot, or you want to do a smaller random? 4 out of 4, Marlon Mack, fireworks. Man, you know what? Here's what's crazy. The Colts lost him this year. There's a chance that I'll tell you this today. You guys want me just to drop that for 40 a spot? The Colts could be the most dangerous team in the AFC next year outside of the Chiefs and maybe the Bills if they get Wentz. With that offensive line, great running backs. Pittman and Hilton looked great today. And then to get Marlon Mack back, if they can keep those pieces in place, oh my goodness. Ed McCaffrey on card for the Broncos. Going out to Austin Linderwell. You agree with the Colts, Jamar? You think Wentz should go there too, right? You and I have both talked about that on here. Colts tearing, or Broncos tearing up. Matt, stop drinking. You've had 3 Bud Lights. Now you're talking about wieners. J.J. Watt out of 75. Texans on. He said cool. Wasn't Rivers' fault today. I think Rivers gets picked up somewhere, though. I don't think they stick with Rivers. Do you? If they can get Wentz? Or do you think he could be the solution? Saquon Barkley, he comes back next year, too. Out of 25. Spectacular. Yeah, I think Wentz with that offensive line is a danger zone. Adrian Peterson out of 25. 2-color Sunday Spectacle out of 25. Going to the Washington football team. Seth Anderson. That's who the Bills need to trade for him. Rivers retires. Oh, I agree, Nick. I don't know. And you know what, Nick? To be honest, They looked confused as everything on D. They did not look in sync today, which is promising that we survived. Out of 30 for them boys. Dallas Cowboys going out to Dougie. It is going to be the Purple Radiant CD Lamb. Rivers retires or plays for the Colts. Matt, do you guys remember that game where Rivers retired and lost? Rivers retired. Rivers tried to kneel for the ball and lost the fumble and lost the game? I don't remember that. Rivers retired and lost the ball. All right, here we go. We're going to give away 2 $5 hitless credits. I wish there was like a second week league we could do to give away spots. If I can find one. I agree with you, Nick. If they don't get pressure on the ball. But our secondary is holding up with Poyer and with Poyer and Hyde and White. Our linebackers are just playing like trash, man. All right, I'm going to drop that random. We'll do that as a random for 40. You want to do it as a random, guys, for 40? Saquon Barkley for the New York Giants going out to Jim Gain. Oh, not a hit. J.J. Watt out of 75. And then we got a Jalen Hurts out of 35 for the Eagles. Josh Jacobs die cut out of 30. And Patrick Queen out of 60. Joe Mixon out of 99. And here we go. Adrian Peterson for the Washington football team. First hit of the year, he says, for Seth Anderson. What do you guys think? PYT or the $40 spot random? Marlon Mack for the Indianapolis Colts. That one's going to go out to the recently defeated Colts for Derek. Michael Gallup for the Dallas Cowboys. Doug Berger, not the best receiver or hit that he got for the Cowboys. And J.K. Dobbins for the Ravens. I would take him at running back for the Bills. That's who we need, a guy like that. Leonard Fournette for the Jacksonville Jaguars. Jen Cottingham. All right, Seth, we'll go with your Dallas Cowboys. Bob Lilly. Dougie getting the Cowboys and tearing it up because he also got the CeeDee Lamb out of 30. Purple. And Ed McCaffrey for the Denver Broncos going out to Austin Linderwell. I mean, is that a guy that drops as far as we get a pick in the first round, Nick? I don't know enough about him, but like, is that a guy that drops that low? Drew Lock for the Denver Broncos going out to Austin. And Leroy Kelly for the Cleveland Browns going out to JJ. All right, here we go. Let's give away 2 $5 credits. I haven't turned the game on yet. What's going on in that Bucks game? I wanted to get down here first. I was away all day at my parents' house with my brother. I had 2 Bud Lights, so I'm hammered. Oh, man. Times 7 when you count fireball shots. All right, here we go. Top 2 and $5 hitless credits. Heineke was taking stat courses a couple weeks ago for his master's degree. $90 right now. Here we go. All right, I'll post that as a random.
Dad,
What's up, buddy?
I was looking at these around.
It's going to be the Chiefs and the Pats on hit list.
Sweat them on the ground. We can't find food.
I'm sorry, buddy. We're about to play Crossfire. James and Josh on the hit list credit. Well, you have to find them if you want to play me. All right, there we go. Josh and James on the hit list credit. We will get that random posted here in the next probably 15, 20 minutes, all right? So go enjoy that game. I have the Bucks in the Super Bowl with the Chiefs. I'm standing by that prediction. I do think that it's going to be the Bucks and the Chiefs in the Super Bowl. If I was a betting person, my heart wants the Bills to be there, but I also have to be a realist with our defense. So hopefully we fix that for our running back. All right, guys, we may put some of these basketball autographs up, too, on our basketball page. So check that out if you want to at Blazzzin Breaks NBA. We'll be back with more tonight. Can't wait to talk more about the Bucks game. I did bet on the Bucks. A lot of money. All right, peace.